And we are here in the Gold Coast for the Amira EMC conference, and I'm very excited. We've got Vaughan Chamberlain from Amira Global. Thanks for chatting to me, Vaughan.
Great, thank you.
I'm very excited to be here today, and it was a very exciting opening for the whole entire conference this morning. What are some of the main key takeaways that you hope people pull from this conference?
Well, from a Amira perspective, we're really looking at trying to interact as much as possible with our members over this period of time.
Yep.
Trying to get as many new ideas out of our members. What are the issues that are important to them? Mm-hmm. Because as a member organization, obviously we've got to be interacting with our members to enable us to meet our mandate. Mm-hmm. And that's really what we're looking for out of the conference, besides the fact that there's some very, very interesting discussions, and the first papers already have proved that. So we're looking at trying to get as much as possible out for us.
Yep.
But at the same time, we want our members to walk away from the conference after 2 days saying, we've really learned a lot. We've been challenged.
Yeah.
We're going to go back and look at what we do differently. And if we can achieve that, then I think we've really achieved the aim of the 2 days.
Yeah. And what's some of the main topics that you're really trying to challenge people on?
Well, that's difficult because it varies for different people.
Yes.
And different organizations.
Yeah.
Some will be interested in specific aspects of exploration, of how you do exploration better and differently. Others will be looking at, more detailed stuff around the specific operation. How can we on this specific operation do something differently and better?
Yeah.
But I guess those are the two key things, of how we can do things differently and how we can do them better.
Yeah, definitely. And so Amira has been around, I was so impressed, 66 years.
66 years it is.
Wow. So someone maybe that's never been a member before, what are some of the main exciting things that you've seen during all this time that people could really pull from it?
Yeah, look, 66 years of history is immense.
Yeah, massive.
Over that time, it was an Australian company originally.
Yeah.
It was founded by sort of 4 or 5 of the leaders of the industry at the time.
Yeah.
And it's grown from there to be a global organization. So we're very global in our outlook and our nature. And that just reflects in the organization itself, in that we're sitting with people, 2 people in South America, in Chile, 2 in Ghana, 3 in Johannesburg, 5 in Perth, and 1 in Sydney. So we spread around, and that gives us the diversity and the global approach that we follow most of the time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's really cool. And the major announcements, I saw that there was quite a fair few new projects being announced this morning across a variety of frameworks. So there was the geoscience, there's mining, there's technology and R&D. What are some of the really, really exciting ones?
Yeah, to us, the exciting ones and the ones that we're working on most at the moment are those where we already have proposals in circulation and we're looking for sponsorship. So the biggest one, probably from a geoscience perspective right now, is our EAXI program, which is the East African Exploration Initiative. We've already got 2 major companies signed up as sponsors, and so we're trying to expand that. Obviously, part of what we do is find sponsorship, and it's not always the easiest thing. And programs often grow. We start off with a couple of sponsors, and then we get more as the program starts. So EAXI is probably the biggest one from a geoscience perspective.
Yeah.
We are also busy at the moment looking for sponsors of a lithium project, and that's around lithium processing.
Yeah.
As I said this morning in my address, we bought the IP from FBI CRC, which is a CRC that looked at processing of lithium, and they pretty much found some groundbreaking stuff that reduces costs and improves efficiencies quite dramatically. So for the lithium industry, that becomes a really critical potential value add. So we're busy selling that project at the moment.
Yep.
Those are probably the two biggest ones that we're running at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have a whole series of initiatives.
I couldn't believe how many dot points there were. It was very impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, and the important ones obviously are the ones on the top of the list.
Yes.
The red dot points, just those are projects in management currently.
Yeah.
But it's very much like exploration. We got to start somewhere with a concept, with an idea, and we've got to grow that, and we've got to take our members on the journey.
Yeah.
And sometimes there are not too many takers. We might think it's a beautiful, a really valuable potential idea, and then it falls flat because no members are interested. So that's part of what this conference is about again.
Yeah.
Is bringing those together, having those conversations early in this, in the game.
Yeah.
So that we can avoid spending time and money in developing programs that people are not going to follow.
Yeah, 100%. No, that's really cool.
So those are probably the two biggest ones currently. But we've got a continual pipeline, and that's a big thing for us, is to keep that pipeline going. And again, that's through conversations and discussions. Some of our thought leadership ourselves, from our experience. We've got a very experienced team across the globe. And so we obviously attend conferences, we read papers, we've got our own personal experience, and then we interact with members to try and develop as much as we can our pipeline and keep that moving.
Yeah, definitely. That's really cool. I'm very excited to see. I really like the look of this conference. It's quite intimate, and it seems like a very safe space for really interesting discussion. So it's going to be, I feel very honoured to be a fly on the wall at this year's Amira. So no, thank you for the opportunity. I was really curious. So you have this awesome feature at this year's conference around what does this rock mean to you? So I've temporarily stolen it from the display and I was very curious what this one means to you.
Well, it's a nice green rock.
It is green. I like that.
And I haven't licked it yet. I could.
You could lick it. So it's lickable.
But you see, for me, I'm a very strange person. I take my glasses off to look at rocks.
Oh, you don't need the magnification.
No, I actually I see better without it. And I would guess there's a lot of copper in there, would be my guess. But there's lots of other stuff. But yeah, fascinating rock nonetheless. I like the colors.
It is great colours, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, what more do I have to say? I'm looking for a description of the rock, and I mean, to me, this is obviously some sort of ore, and it does contain copper. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
But
where do you think it's from?
I would have no
idea
at all where it came from. No, it's a little bit too little information to be able to guess.
I know. It's. I'm going to be very intrigued to see all the different answers that we get.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting as we go along.
I think so. It's going to be a lot of fun. But no, thank you for having me here. I cannot wait
Absolute
to
pleasure
see
to have you here.
all the things that are going to come out of the next few days. So yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I look forward to seeing what comes out of some of the other interviews that you do.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be a lot of fun.
But it's going to be a really good 2 days.
Yeah, I cannot wait. So thank you so much, and thanks
Absolute
for talking
pleasure.
to me.
No problem at all.
Awesome.
Great.